Hey guys, it's Gus.
And Carlos from Hardware Unplugged.
And today we're checking out X-Raypad's Cordura Mousepad, the Traigun. Before we get started, please make sure to hit that like button and show support. And you want some more content like this, don't forget to subscribe. With that being said,
let's begin.
alright, so we've been using the Traigun for like a good 5 days, right?
5 days.
Good 5 days, and so we took it out of the box, and one of the things we noticed about it was the stitching on it, dude. Mm-hmm. The stitching on it is actually really profile compared to any of X-Raypad's past mouse pads. Mm-hmm. This stitching is actually pretty good. I will recommend they implement this kind of stitching on other mouse pads.
Yeah.
Dude, you can barely feel this freaking stitching, dude, at all. It feels really good, really minimalistic. Another thing I noticed was the freaking logo up here. This logo up here, the thing gets in the way. It's rubberized.
Yeah, it's
right?
rubberized. It is rubberized.
So if you don't like that, yeah, that's gonna be an issue. The dimension we got was the large. I believe it's 450 by 400, same size as this MP5 11, right? And the base, generic base, doesn't move. Did it move at all for you? It didn't move. Actually,
no, it didn't move at all.
Yeah. So pretty good. Now let's get to the surface. The surface is a Cordura material. Mm-hmm. So we compared it with the Eve Mousepad, right, and the MP511. Compare with the Eve Mousepad. The Eve Mousepad is a little fuzzier, right, and rougher in texture, and it is slower compared to the Traigun, right? Mm-hmm. But the one mousepad we found that was super close, similar to it,
very
was
similar.
the MP511.
Yeah.
And yeah, compared to the MP511, it is a little bit faster, right? It has less static friction than MP511. Mm-hmm. This one's a little slower.
Wait.
The Traigun is a little slower, just a little slower.
You sure? I don't know. Let me see.
Yeah. This one's faster. Yeah, little touch faster. Remember, just a touch faster. Like a touch faster. This is just smoother, because that's one thing. That's nothing we noticed. So compare with the MP511, the Traigun is smoother than the MP511.
Oh, you're right.
Has like a little fuzzier texture to it.
But they're scarily similar though.
They're really similar. When I was
honestly
playing on the Apex, I was noticing that I was actually hitting my shots more with this one, and that's because it was faster to move and easier to move around. This one does have a little bit more control than the MP511.
But this one feels smoother, right?
But this one does feel smooth. This one has a little it's a little grainier than this.
Yeah.
And this feels smoother. The Eve Mousepad, this is the grainiest one, the grainiest out of these three.
This is bothering me. I don't know what that was. I'm sorry. It's just the ISO.
Yeah. And what else was it? I forgot I was going with this.
That the Eve Mousepad just feels grainier.
Yeah.
How do you call it? Either way, they're actually kind of scary. Similar to how they are
compared to these.
Yeah.
I think I was saying that if you like the MP511 but you hate how this doesn't lay flat, then you're gonna want to go with the Traigun, because the Traigun's like a pro version of the MP511, where it's like the stitching is better, and while I do like the surface and it's just a little bit better, they're basically eerily similar, dude. Like it's basically the same mousepad.
Yeah, I mean, that's just nothing really much to. I don't know. I can't add anything to it. That's basically what it is. It's
literally.
It's how much was this?
This was $30.
So
that's the difference.
And this was 20.
This is $20. Yeah.
So if you really want a really good Cordura pad for the budget, $20 is the way to go. This one's $35. $30. But I do think that it is worth it.
Yes.
How do you call it? It's kind of hard to mess up a Cordura pad, really.
Yeah.
I don't think we ran into one bad Cordura pad.
Yes, we have the freaking
Which one?
The MSI one? No,
the XPG, right?
XPG. That one's super bad. That one's super bad.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, never mind. But but at least nowadays, the manufacturer's doing pretty well with it.
Yeah. Okay. Good mousepad.
Yeah.
If you like the MP511, but you hated how this thing didn't curl, didn't sit all the way flat, and if you don't like to stitch edges, you want something a little light, a little smaller, thinner, and like tighter, nicer, then get the Traigun. This is like a pro version of MP511, But that being said, in my opinion, I don't think you can beat this Mousepad for the price.
Mm-mm.
I mean, $20 is actually pretty damn good. So I guess if you like this Mousepad and you want a pro version of that, the Traigun. Go get the Traigun because it's a pretty damn good Mousepad too.
Even then, they're kind of both scarily similar.
Yeah.
It just depends on what you can afford, really, honestly.
Yeah, basically.
So that's pretty much it. X-Raypads, good job on the Mousepad.
Yeah, good job on Mousepad. Good Cordura Mousepad.
Yep.
So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. This is Gus.
And Carlos from Hardware Unplugged.
And we'll catch you guys in the next one.
Peace.